All right, let's try that. All right. Hopefully you guys can see. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Cool. So welcome, guys. I'm so excited to be hosting this webinar tonight because I'm literally sharing something that is just so true to my heart and something I'm so passionate about, and that is the opportunity that comes with Isagenix. So you guys may be on this call because, you know, either you are thinking about getting started on Isagenix and maybe you can't afford it. Maybe you're in a tight financial position and you're thinking, well, could this really be a solution for me? Maybe you're already using the products and you just want to find out how I explain the opportunity. Either way, you are in for an awesome 29 minutes. I'm just gonna, people are muted, cool. So my name's Gabby and I was introduced to this opportunity 4 years ago. It's pretty crazy now when I think back. So just to paint the picture for you guys, 4 years ago, I was living in Australia. I was living in Perth and I was working as a corporate accountant. So I grew up here in New Zealand. New Zealand is the best country in the world. I'm a farm girl. I grew up on a farm and my heart is all about New Zealand. But my parents were like, whatever you do with your life, get the hell out of New Zealand and go and make some money. Don't be a farmer like us, you know, because they are struggling. And financially, we were the kids that went to school with no shoes on and would get in trouble for stealing other kids' lunches. Like we were really cutting it fine. And it's actually my first memory actually getting in trouble for stealing someone's lunch. And it's crazy when you think back. Like that's the kind of situation we were in. But anyway, so they said, look, after school, go to university and you want to be one of those people that sit in the office. They're the ones that get all the money, not us farmers. So I studied business, majoring in accounting. I became a chartered accountant. I was offered a position in Sydney in Ernst & Young, a big four accounting firm. I'd never been to Australia before, but I heard there's, you know, nice beaches and hot men, so it was a no-brainer for me. I moved to Sydney, was working there in audit and corporate auditing, and then I moved to Perth. I was offered a secondment in Perth, and I was auditing mining companies. So I was on a great salary, amazing salary, you know, high six-figure income, earning around that, you know, 170 grand a year. I was like, wow, I've made it. Like, this is it. I'm just killing it. Living the dream. But no freedom. Okay. So I was working 8 to 8 every day and working so hard. Yes, I was getting paid, but my heart was in New Zealand. And, you know, when I think about what did I want to do with my life, I wanted to travel the world. I want to have amazing adventures. I want to you see every single country. I want to experience, like, that's what I love. Just freedom is my highest value. And so I found that being in that job, it wasn't authentic to my values, because I was like, I have no freedom. You know, I'm here 6 days a week, 8 to 8. My entire 20s was spent behind a computer. I know you wouldn't guess it, in my 30s. I was spent behind a computer, and I felt misaligned. So I saw a girlfriend posting a transformation on Facebook, her before and after photo. So if you see these before and after photos, keep posting them, man, because that's exactly why I got started. I saw a before and after photo and I was like, damn, she looks amazing. You're hot. I'm not. Help me. So she said, it's Isagenix. I was like, what the hell is that? She said, just do the 30 days. And if you don't love it, get your money back. I was like, cool. So I ordered my products. I didn't actually know what I was getting. I knew there was a 30-day money back guarantee, which was more than had ever come with anything else I'd tried. I tried a lot of different things. So long story short, the products work. and because the products work so well, there is an insane opportunity attached to Isagenix, which I'm not going to focus too much on the products in this. I've only got 27 odd minutes. So I really want to focus on the opportunity, but it's only an opportunity because the products work. Put them in your mouth and awesome stuff happens. They don't work on the shelf. It has to be in the body. I know that much, but if they're in the body, amazing stuff happens. And, you know, it combines intermittent fasting, which we call cleanse days, with amazing nutrition through smoothies, and soothes your adrenal glands and combats cortisol in the body. Like, it's very, very scientific, the system. And it's designed by some of the top scientists and nutritionists on the planet. So if you want to look into the science and research, go nuts. Go to isagenixhealth.net, look at all the science. Go to isaproductau.com, research all the products. But in my opinion, the results don't lie, right? The results are what really set Isagenix apart, the results. So I did my first fitness comp 16 weeks into the product. Never dreamed I'd be up there in my, stripper heels and sequin bikini. You know, being a farm girl, I just never thought that was possible for me. But the cleansing is amazing at getting rid of that last bit of body fat, and the energy was crazy. So I knew the products worked. And then the girl who introduced me said, Gab, come to this event, come to this thing called Wellness Wednesday and find out about the Isagenix business opportunity. Now, when I heard business, I said, hell no, I don't want a business. I see business owners go under every day. There's no way I want a business. She said, come along, these cute guys. I'm like, I'm there. So I went along just thinking, okay, cool, I'll go see who's there, check out the talent. And that's when I found out about network marketing, what Isagenix is, the business model. And it blew my freaking mind, because all I'd done is order my pack, right? I bought my pack, my Isagenix pack, which is, I think, about $500. I went for the big premium pack. You don't have to, but I wanted to. And so by buying that premium pack, I didn't realize that I had a business, a multi-million-dollar business, an income-generating asset that I now legally owned, that had an unlimited income potential for free. Okay, so I bought this amazing business for free. I didn't even realize that. I was like, are you kidding me? I buy these products and I get, I don't really call it a business. I bought this income-generating asset for free. It just blew my mind. And she explained to me how it all worked, which I'm going to explain to you tonight. And I was an auditor. I've got a very financial mind. And I said, there's no way that's possible, because why isn't everyone doing it? If that is possible, if that is really the case, where you earn, residual income just by introducing people, and every time they order their products for the rest of their life, you're getting paid. I know these products work. I know everyone wants them. So if this business model is legit, why isn't everyone doing it? And I went to work to prove that it wasn't. This business model could not work. Long story short, it works. It works amazing. I was earning a 6-figure residual income in my first 9 months with Isagenix. Now, that's not normal, okay? I went hardcore because I was on a mission I was out to prove that this cannot be the case. And I was building everything through social media while working 100-hour weeks. So anything is possible. That's what I want to get across to you guys through this webinar. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's got different goals, and everyone's going to run at different speeds. It doesn't matter. But what I'm here to tell you tonight is what is possible, because what's possible is freaking crazy shit. Okay. So 9 months later, I was a 6-figure earner. I had met Grant, the man of my dreams, at an Isagenix event. So get to the events. Ladies, get there. Don't miss these events. There's some freaking studs. And if you're a guy, you just hit the jackpot. If you are in Isagenix, holy crap. So I met Grant, and he was working in the mines. He was an electrician, and he wanted to get the hell out of there. So he'd built up enough income to get him out. And so I said, right, let's do this, baby. So we linked arms and ran together. And this is us in San Diego, being recognized as part of the Start 1000 in front of about 10,000 people, which was so amazing. And I'll share a little bit about what that is. The Start 1000 is the first 1,000 young people under the age of 35 to be earning a 6-figure residual income with Isagenix, okay, which is pretty exciting. So what next? That allowed us to, we left our jobs. So Grant left his job in the mines. I left my job as an accountant. We moved back to New Zealand. And we started running hard and winning all these trips from Isagenix. We were just sprinting, and they have these things called Isa Derbies where you can win these all expenses paid trips all around the world. And yeah, we were just sprinting hard for it. We were just going for it. And we kind of, to be honest, a bit of in my mind, I was kind of thinking, how long is this going to last? Like, it's almost just, I was like, this is amazing. You know, the income is incredible, but how long is this going to last? Well, since that time, our income has continued to grow every single week. Yes, some months are bigger than others, you know, especially leading into summer, like now it's going crazy, but our income has grown and grown and grown. I'm going to share with you guys my income graph in this webinar, because I'm going to put it all out on the table. So any skeptics or any people that are, you know, doubting the kind of income you can make with this opportunity, you can see exactly what I'm making. And I'm going to lay it all out, baby. So I love winning these trips. I've won 10 all expenses paid trips all around the world from Isagenix. You know, a few here in Cambodia and Uluru and San Diego. We, you know, all buy these hot pants and cruise around in RVs. It's enabled us to live an insanely cool life. But now we are on a mission to pay this forward to more young people. More people deserve to know about the Isagenix opportunity. We spend so much time talking about the products, and the products are incredible. But the opportunity, so many people are looking for a way to make more money. So many people don't start Isagenix because they think they can't afford it. When it's the opposite. Isagenix is going to how you make money, how you're going to get out of struggle. That's my passion, is showing people exactly that. So now I've shared with you my journey. So yeah, I'm 4 years into Isagenix now. My biggest income week's been over $10,000 in residual income. And it's just been an absolutely phenomenal journey, and every single one deserves to know about this, and then they can decide if it's for them or not. But you deserve to know, because imagine if no one had shared this with me. Okay, so even if this isn't for you, don't be scared to share it with other people. So like I said, what you get out, what you are going to earn from Isagenix is going to be dependent on how much effort you put in. Absolutely. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm sorry if that's what you're looking for. It's not that. It's not a pyramid scheme. If you're looking for a pyramid scheme, I'm sorry, it's not that. This is network marketing, and it's the most incredible, powerful business model in the world. So my journey is not typical. I went hardcore, but that was my choice. And how brilliant that you have a choice as to what you want to get out of this. So how does it work? How does Isagenix actually work? For you guys that jumping on here thinking, okay, well, how does this money hole work? I'm gonna go quite fast, and it might go over your head, but just get in touch with me after this webinar if you have other detailed questions, or type your questions in the chat box, and I'll answer them as best I can. So this is how you earn in Isagenix. The first way you earn is by introducing someone. So when you introduce a new person, and just before I move on, how we introduce people is through attraction marketing. We post on social media and talk to people, and then they are coming to us. Thousands of people are looking for this right now, which, you know, if you learn a bit how to do the attraction marketing, so social media, you're never having to go out and find people. They are coming to you, and it's brilliant. So the first way you get paid is a product introduction bonus. That's a one-off bonus for introducing a new person. Now that can be between $30 and $300. And I'm going to show you that in a second. Commission cycles. So when you introduce someone, you obviously you get that one-off bonus, which is you being paid to coach them. And you also get a commission. So whatever pack they buy, that has a certain number of points, and that equates to commission. So you are earning the commission on the person you've referred, and not just them, anyone that they refer, and they refer, and they refer, and they refer, and they refer to infinity, okay? So you're earning commission of every single person every time they buy their products for the rest of their life. I'm going to explain a bit more about that in a second. There's something called an executive match, which is when you get to the highest rank in the company. Rank advancement bonuses, incentives, and promotions. So the promotions, those are the trips and the other cash bonuses along the way. If this doesn't make any sense to you and you're brand new, don't worry about it. Just be aware. So this is what I was talking about before, product introduction bonuses. It's when you help someone new get started on Isagenix. Now Everyone starts Isagenix as a customer. Then all you do is click a button that says, I want to be an associate. And an associate means you can earn income, which is free to do it. You just watch a video. So when you share Isagenix, this is the one-off bonus that you're getting. So when you first start, this is how you're making money, right? Through introducing new people until your commission income increases. So you get a product introduction bonus of, say, $100. That's for introducing someone on the premium pack, which most people start on, including me. Now, if you introduce more than one person in any given commission week, you get double bonus per person, okay? So if you introduce 2 people on the premium pack, instead of getting $100 per person, you're going to get $200 per person. Now, this is in New Zealand dollars because I'm in New Zealand. In Australia, it's $80, which doubles to $160, okay? So as you can see, if you want to get your pack for free from the very start, say you buy your pack, say you put it on a credit card or borrow money, if you truly have $0, you could do that. Introduce 2 people and then you've earned the money back straight away to pay back the credit card or pay back whoever you borrowed off. So you can see that it is very simple to get your products for free. For the first 2 people you introduce, you actually get a $50 bonus as well. So if you're sitting there thinking, I can't afford Isagenix, boom. Find 2 people to get started with you. And that is as simple as 2 to 3 Facebook posts, and we can help you write them. How cool is that? So by writing a few Facebook posts, you're going to attract people that are looking to get healthy. And believe me, right now, with 60 days till Christmas, a lot of people are looking to get in shape right now. It's crazy. It's hard to keep up. So I'm actually at a launch party, at a tasting party right now. I was like, I'm just going to sneak into the kids' bedroom and do this call. So at the start, that's how you're going to get your pack for free, right? By referring a few people to start with you. Once you've referred 2 people, you're called a consultant. And now you start earning commission income, which is the residual income. As long as your account is active, which means you personally purchase 100 BV of product, which is around $200 worth of product per month. As long as you remain active, you're going to keep building up and building up commissions. And even if you haven't referred anyone yet yourself, you're going to earn commissions off people that other people in your team refer. How cool is that? So I'll explain more in a second. This is what a consultant is, 2 people. So in Isagenix, you've got a right side and a left side of your business. And so, as long as you have 2 new team members, you help 2 people get started on their journey, one on this side, one on that side, you're a consultant. And there's a $50 bonus. Woohoo! Awesome! Okay, cool. So the cycles. So this is the commission cycles. This is the residual income. This is how you're able to build a long-term sustained income stream, which means obviously if you want eventually, this can overtake your full-time income. Now like I said, commissions. So as you can see in this picture here, you've got 300 points on one side, 600 points on the other. So a total of 900 points. That equals to 1 commission cycle, okay? So 1 commission cycle is equal to $54 US. In Australia, I think that's it's about 54 Aussie as well. And in New Zealand, it's about 65. Woohoo! We need more money. Trust me, we're poorer. So it's about $65 in New Zealand per commission cycle. Now, this may not seem like much, but as your 2 friends tell their 2 friends, and they tell their 2 friends, and they tell their 2 friends, the commission cycles and the points is growing and growing and growing. In Isagenix, your commission points never, ever, ever dilute, and it never, ever, ever stops. They never get wiped to 0. As long as your account is active, they roll to the next month and roll to the next month and roll to the next month until you cash them in. How cool is that? Now, that is not the same as many other network marketing companies. That's what sets Isagenix apart hugely. So there's no levels in Isagenix. You earn off your entire network. No matter how many, friend, no matter how many friends they have told friends, they are the same. You earn commission the same of every single person in your entire team. Okay, so that to give you a bit of an idea, I personally have introduced over my 4 years about 350 people. Those 350 people have told friends and told friends and told friends that now my team is 7,000 people. So 7,000 people are in my team and I'm earning commissions off every single one of them. That's the power of Isagenix. And it is only so, the reason it's so incredible is because the products work. And even people with no intention of ever telling anyone about Isagenix end up sharing it. Because when people look at you and say, dude, you've lost 10 kgs, you're doing something different, tell me, you know, you can't help but tell them, because you don't want to be like, no, it's a secret. You know, of course you're going to share it. So that's the brilliance of Isagenix. Now, this is something I want to show you, which is really freaking exciting. So in this example here, so you know how I'm saying you earn off everyone in your team. In Isagenix, you earn off people that you've referred and they've referred and they've referred, but you also get help from the person that introduced you. So the person that introduced you to Isagenix, they, every person they introduce after you, so they introduce you and then introduce someone else on the same side as you, you financially benefit off that person, even though you weren't the one that introduced them. How crazy is that, right? So say I introduced Rochelle, who you're going to hear from in a second, and then a week later after Rochelle, I introduced Jessica, okay? Because I introduced Rochelle first and then Jessica on the same side of my business, Rochelle is going to be earning commissions from Jessica, even though Rochelle didn't introduce Jessica. Does that make sense? So whoever introduced you is going to help you build your income. And whoever you introduce helps the person that introduced you build their income. So can you see how everyone helps everyone? It's not like this, oh, I introduced you, and so you've got to introduce everyone and help me. Like, everyone helps everyone. And you can out earn the person that introduced you. You can out earn anyone. Your earnings are fully dependent on your effort. How cool, right? So you can out earn anyone in the whole company. It's so sick. That's my goal. So to give you a little bit of an idea as to why residual income is so powerful, okay? I love this picture because so your residual income, you've introduced people, then Isagenix is a lifestyle. It's a long-term lifestyle. So this is something you do for life. I've been using the products for 4 years. Never go a day without e-shots. And so every time people I've introduced are doing their monthly order, just like I'm doing my monthly order, I'm going to get paid. So even weeks where I don't introduce, it doesn't matter what I do that week. I don't have to introduce people. Those commissions are still rolling in every single week, okay? Now, so for some of you guys that may be using Isagenix, say you might earn 1 commission cycle per week. So say here, 1 commission cycle per week. Did you know that to earn the same amount, 1 cycle per week, $54, to earn that in interest by having money in the bank, you would need to have $93,000 sitting in the bank, okay? $93,000. That's how much money you need to be sitting in the bank to earn a residual income of $54 a week. Now in Isagenix, you can see that you only have to introduce a few people before you start earning that 1 cycle per week. You don't have to invest $93,000. You only have to invest a couple of $100 in food that you eat and that helps you get hot for summer. How crazy, right? So my current income is I've reached a level in the company which is called 5-star golden circle. And that means my income is around 100 cycles per week, right? So if you look down here to earn 100 commission cycles per week, which in US dollars is about $5,420 per week, which is way more in New Zealand, which is awesome. I would have to have $9.3 million in the bank to earn that amount in interest. And so when my parents tell me, Gabby, put your money in the bank, I'm like, hell no. That's the last place I'm putting it. Like, it's crazy, right? Because the return that you're getting is just insane. So I just love that this is such a great, say if you're sitting on here and you're already doing Isagenix and you might be earning 1 to 2 commission cycles per week, that's still the equivalent of having a massive wad of cash, right? And I know which is easier in my opinion. So this is what I love about Isagenix. As long as your account is active, 100 BV of products, which is just a couple of $100, you are always going to earn the commission forever. You're never, ever going to lose it. If you go inactive, you will lose it and it goes to 0. Why the heck would you stop taking the products? That's crazy. So these are just a bit of a depiction of the of the other bonuses that you earn along the way. So when you're first starting, these bonuses are where you're going to make your money until your commission cycles start taking over, right? So like I said, for your first 2 people, you earn $50 because when you become a consultant. The next step is called Crystal Manager, and that's when you share with 2 people and you help them each to do what you did, share with 2. If you do that within your first 60 days with Isagenix, or first 60 days of becoming an associate, you get a bonus of $250. These are just extra bonuses on top of all the bonuses for introducing people. Like, these are just extra. First time you hit 5 cycles, 5 commission cycles in a week, there's a bonus. There's a bonus for Crystal Director, which means you've introduced 6 people and you've helped those 6 people to become consultant, which it's basically just finding 6 people that want to get their products for free. That's not hard. Okay, so the next step is executive, which is the highest pay rank in the company. And it's when you've got 10 friends that you've introduced and you've helped them each share with 2. Now, if you know 10 people on the whole planet that want to get hot or want to make an income, then you can get to executive. 10 people on the whole planet. Believe me, there's so many. So, it's not that out of reach. The first time you hit 10 cycles, there's a bonus of 1,000, 20 cycles, bonus of 2,000, 40 cycles, bonus of 3,000. There's all these bonuses, and you can get in touch for more detail on these, but it's incredible. Contests and promotions. This is something I want to touch on. You win all expenses paid 5-star trips with Isagenix all over the planet. Like I said, Cambodia, Hawaii, Queenstown, Uluru, Fiji, I've got coming up in a couple of weeks. These amazing trips you win from building the business. Now, I know as an accountant, there is definitely, there was no incentive like this for me being a good accountant. Trust me. It's just incredible, these contests and promotions and trips, the next top achievers trips to Hawaii, and it's amazing. So this is just showing you the bonuses in summary. $10,000 for simply helping people get healthy and helping them get healthy for free. So the whole aim of the compensation plan is that everyone gets their products for free. Now, there's not a lot of companies out there that want that. So just make sure everyone you're sharing Isagenix with, show them how to get their products paid for, and that's going to massively increase your income. So what is residual income? When someone asks me what's residual income, this is what I say. You get paid cash bonuses to be a coach, and every time someone orders their products for the rest of their life, you get paid that commission, not just on that person, anyone that they refer and they refer and they refer forever. Okay. So because the products work, I always come back to that. It's only because the products work, the opportunity is absolutely incredible. And there's no limit. There's no limit on how much you can earn with Isagenix. Now, for most people, it's just going to be making and getting their products paid for. For other people, it's just going to be like, you know what? Having an extra $200-300 a week would really help out my family, So you don't have to go crazy like I have, but you have the choice. That's the cool part. When you're in a traditional job, do you have the choice of how much you get paid, how much you need to pay your bills that week or that month? No, you don't have any choice. You get told what you're worth per hour or per year, and that's pretty much it. And maybe a 2 or 3% pay rise every year if you're lucky. So this gives you the choice. The only way to predict your future is to create it yourself, and I think that it's not a safe plan to rely on someone else to pay you for the rest of your life. It's just not. A lot of people are getting into retirement and not having enough money to survive on. We have the answer. So many people are looking for health. Health is booming right now, and we have got the solution. So many people are looking to make an income from home, be their own boss. We have the solution. It's just absolutely incredible. Okay, so now I wanted to introduce another sick-ass boss babe to share a little bit about her journey because she's just doing incredible things. I know there's a few Aussies on the call, so you probably want to hear from an Aussie legend who's doing this as well. So I'm going to pass over to her to share a bit about her journey and what the opportunity has done for her. Rochelle, are you on the line, babe?
I am. Hello.
Yay. Over to you, honey bun.
Thank you. I'm so excited that I was just in New Zealand like 2 days ago. It was so cool to hang out with you, Gab. So for me, gosh, before Isagenix, I was I came onto the program purely for the products. So I was living in London. I'd had so many people reach out to me telling me about Isagenix. I was in love with fitness. I was training in the gym all the time. I was drinking protein. I was eating all the right foods, was super fit. And so I didn't think I needed it, to be totally honest with you. And it wasn't until I was in Bali on the way home from living in London, and my uncle said I looked like a man. I was like super bulky, training weights, and so I stopped using pre-workouts and proteins and things like that. So when I came onto Isagenix, my girlfriend Jackie introduced me. I was looking to just get some energy, lose my bloat, and I knew that there was a network marketing model attached to it, and I'm so in love with it. And I saw, Naomi, in the chat, you had a question about, is this pyramid selling? It's definitely not. Network marketing and pyramid selling is two totally different things, and I'm a huge fan of network marketing because I know the potential. So I said to my girlfriend Jackie that I would try the products for the physical side of things, and I said I wouldn't share it unless it worked. And within 4 days I was telling everyone, and I was never taught how to use social media. I just started sharing it. I was like, oh, everyone needs to know about this. Like, it was crazy. And so I organically started sharing it, and, you know, I hit manager within 30 days, and by the end of the year I'd hit director and executive. I haven't grown as quick as Gabrielle Dean. She's an absolute beast. But what it has allowed me was, when I was going through a really tough time at the end of last year, I was being bullied in the workplace, I was going through a breakup, I was able to resign from a 6-figure income job and just be my own boss. So I left Australia. I've been traveling for the last 9 months, basically living out of a suitcase, and I literally just got back into Australia this year, and I literally have just lived off my Isagenix income. But the beautiful thing was that I really loved was that people I met throughout the world, literally, I was able to share Isagenix with them. I met a beautiful woman in her 50s in the gym in the UK, and I was able to get her into the program. She messages me almost every day. She's 80 days into the program, and she's had an amazing physical transformation. So not only has it provided for me financially, I've also been able to change lives literally in the UK and America and now New Zealand as well. So it truly is the most amazing opportunity. It allows freedom, and like, my physical body has been able to stay healthy and amazing, and I feel super sexy everywhere I go, like just by drinking my shakes and doing my cleanse days. So yeah, it really has been a dream come true, to be honest.
Hi. Awesome. Thank you so much. And like, Rochelle literally is full-time traveler. Like, I struggle to keep up with which country she's in at one time. It's so cute. And like, we just met through Isagenix, and it's just this wicked community of people that run with this. Like, you're never going to get a douchebag that's running with Isagenix, because you can only succeed by helping people. So you're only going to get amazing people. And that question, Naomi, is this a pyramid selling? No, absolutely not. So what a pyramid scheme is when there's no physical product, and it's just money being passed on along a chain of investment. So all network marketing is selling a product directly from the manufacturer to the customer, and then the friend who referred them gets paid for the referral. It is so freaking amazing. It's called network marketing. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, so another amazing woman, lady boss, who has just run with this opportunity as a young mum, is sitting right next to me, Zola. So I'm going to get her to share a little bit about her journey and what the opportunity has done for her and her family, because it's such a cool story.
So hi guys, so I'm Zola McDonald, and this is my little family here. They're actually all next to me, about to interrupt me any minute. So I'll try and keep this brief. Yeah, that's a cool beer. It's a cool beer. What happened to our little family is I'm actually a qualified nutritionist, and I chose to have kids 5 years ago. I had 3 kids in 2.5 years. My husband was a dairy farmer at the time. And then 18 months ago, we decided that he would go back to university and be a student, and I would still be a stay-at-home mum. So we were living off student allowance and working for families. And in that time, my kids were too young for me to actually go back to work properly. We couldn't afford to put them into full-time care. So I did what I could to try and help towards the financial situation, and really found that we were getting nowhere. So every month we were scrapping to try and find bits and pieces of money to try and put together to pay for any kind of bill that came up, especially if the vehicle, the family van, had an issue. My husband would literally look on Trade Me, find a trailer, fix it, and then sell it for a profit. And that was how we were actually making that shortfall up every month. So anyway, about 6 weeks ago, I started sharing Isagenix properly and actually trying to build it as a business myself. And my husband looked at our finances last week, and he just said, for the first time, he's like, oh my God, we are, we've gone up, we haven't actually gone forward, for 18 months. We've been always on even par or going backwards and always struggling. And I get a bit emotional talking about it because it's means quite a lot to us that we're not actually going backwards at the moment and that you're going forward. And I haven't made heaps and heaps and heaps like some people have, but an extra $300 to $500 a week has really put our family, that's our grocery bill, that's our that's our mortgage, that's just getting us forward. So it's such a relief that I can finally contribute back and help my husband, who's been working his butt off with university exams and study and relief milking, and now he's inseminating cows. He's doing that right now. He's out doing that to help keep the family going, and it feels good to be able to contribute back and to do it through network marketing, so I don't have to go to an office and pay for people to look after my kids. I can do that in the school holidays still. So it's just so great that I can do this as well as live a normal life and have that freedom. So anyway, that's my story.
Yay.
A little bit boogery.
How cool is that? And for you guys, hearing Zola share that is the most freaking coolest thing for me. And so never be afraid of sharing the Isagenix opportunity with people. Never. Because you never know what it can do for someone. There are so many families that are struggling and we have an answer, right? So it's our obligation to share this with them. Imagine if no one had shared this with me, and I was already on a great income. It wasn't the money that I needed. It was freedom, and I want to have purpose in my life. I want to be a leader. I want to, be appreciated. And I've never felt so appreciated than being part of Isagenix. And when someone like Zola, she said she's not making a lot, but 6 weeks into the business to be making that income's actually, she's doing amazing. And anyone can do this. That is the beauty. Anyone of any demographic, of any walk of life can really, really do this. So, one commission cycle, $54 a week, you don't know what impact that can have on people. It's just amazing. And I know here, there's just so many people that need it. So what does this mean for you guys? Isagenix is going crazy right now, right now. As you can see, and this is the growth in New Zealand. 2017 is just peaking. And so if you are someone on this webinar who would love to create some extra income, or maybe you want to help people create income, now is the time to run. Don't muck around, because otherwise you're just going to be congratulating the people that did run with it rather than being congratulated yourself. Don't wait. It's growing at 30% per month. So every 3 months it's doubling. That is huge. But right now, less than 1% of all of this is, in this example, it's New Zealand. Less than 1% of all of New Zealand even know about Isagenix. So to even know about it, you need to give a massive high five and thank you to whoever invited you to this webinar, because to know about this right now is literally like having a winning lotto ticket. So I hope that answers some of your questions about Isagenix and how it actually works. Oh, I'm just going to actually share my income. I forgot about that. Because this is something that it is, I'm so passionate about it. And I think that, what's happening there? Oh, there we go. I am so passionate about this. And for you guys that are on here, even if you think that this isn't for you, it doesn't mean that there's not going to be people in your life that really want this. So even if even if the opportunity isn't for you, don't be afraid to share it, because there are so many people that would absolutely love to know about this. Yeah, and like I said, if you've got any questions, definitely chuck them in the chat box right now, because I will answer them in 1 second when I figure this out. Okay, hopefully this now works. Hang on 1 second, just let me to do this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at how to share my screen. Where's it gone? Sorry about this, guys. Okay, there we go. We're back in action. Woohoo! Okay, so this is my back office and showing my income stream and the growth since I started. So you can see when I first got started in October 2013, I got 2 commission cycles. And I didn't really know what I was doing. I was like, but it's gradually growing and growing and growing and growing. And every month it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's so freaking exciting, guys. And so like, it's phenomenal, you know, and this isn't even including my bonuses and stuff. Like, it's just amazing. So yeah, my biggest US month here is $19,373. So New Zealand, that's about $26,000 in a month. That's amazing. Like, what the hell, right? So can you see how powerful this is? I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not like a salesperson. I'm an accountant from a farm, you know? So I just want to drum that into you guys. Anyone can do this. And if you're not sure where to go next, how to get started, get in touch with the person that invited you to this webinar and say, I'm freaking ready. Let's do this. And, you know, if you ever want to learn more, you can reach out to me and I can share more with you. I know it was only meant to be half an hour and I've already gone over time, but YOLO. So yeah, I just wanted to, I'll just check the chat in case there's any questions. Okay, cool. So it doesn't look like there's any questions. So I just want to say thank you so much for jumping on here. I have recorded this, so if there's someone you'd love to share this with, then absolutely you can grab the link off me and share it with them, because everyone deserves to know about this. Everyone deserves to know, and then they can make a decision as to whether it's for them or not. But at least we share it with them and let them decide. Don't make the decision ourselves and, you know, decide who we share it with. Share it with every single person. Let them decide if it's for them. And if they say, yep, it is, and you're not sure what to say next, just put them in a chat with me. I can help you. You know, I can help you explain Isagenix and the opportunity, but it's forever changed my life. I'm able to financially support my parents. I'm able to travel around the world. I'm able to say, Dad, sleep in, I'll milk the cows today. That is cool. That's what I love. And that's what Isagenix is truly about. So I hope you've enjoyed this webinar. Super excited about it. And you are in the right place at the right freaking time, guys. So go for it. Have an amazing night.